Yes, so I'm born and brought up in Pune. Uh, I but right now I'm currently working and living in London. And I work in Nissan, the automotive company Nissan, where I am doing the job of product manager, where I strategize all the launches, pricing, positioning, and go-to-market strategy for all new cars that are launched by Nissan in Europe. Yes, so I think the journey was very good, very insightful. I think the best thing about the last 6 weeks has been the fact that we're not only just talking about things, but we are also using good tools to overcome anxiety. So it's not just about thinking what to do, but it's about applying tools which help the process. And I think this is particularly useful because you feel that you have some tools in your pocket whenever you feel anxious that you can actually remove and use. I think that has been the best part about the journey. The fact that that I've learned some tools, and this is, I think, the best part of this journey. So I think I have become more disciplined in terms of using those tools. I always have read and know about mental health and anxiety. I've always been aware of these tools. Not aware of the tools, but I've read about things that people do. But I think uh, the best thing that I've learned is, or I've seen, is that I've become more disciplined in terms of actually using them. So every day I do the gratitude list. Not every day, but very often I do the reframing process. um, I've implemented practices like reading a book before sleeping to improve my sleep. I'm consciously trying to not let what others say affect me. And while I always knew these things existed before this journey started, I think the main change is that now I'm actually consciously applying them. And I think that is the biggest change. Also, I think the fact that uh, everybody in the happy living team also asks for updates every day almost motivates you to keep doing the practices regularly and in a disciplined manner. So this is the biggest change I think I have noticed. I've just started doing these things in a more disciplined way.
Wonderful.
So I think there are two messages. One is that I think the anxiety never goes away completely. That is something everybody has to learn. But I think the key thing is how to manage it. And I think what is different with happy living is that you actually will suggest there are actually tools, like I mentioned before, to manage the anxiety. And if you want to learn the tools, then I think that is the difference. Happy Living will provide you with the tools, will provide you with knowledge about how to learn the tools and how to implement them. And I think that is the difference that has stood out to me. It's not like I mentioned before. It's not just talking. It is actually about doing and giving some tools that will help to manage the anxiety. Well, I think your entire team is I think the whole Happy Living team that I've interacted with is very professional. I think Asif has been a great coach. I mean, we've literally like disciplined in a disciplined approach had regular sessions with each other, and I think all the tools that Asif you taught me have been great. I think in several sessions, we've also done some meditation practices, which have also been great. That those are also tools which I am able to, use. We've recorded them as well, so I can always go back and refer and use. That has been very, very useful. I think even there have been a few days in these last 6 weeks where I have messaged on the group for like immediate feedback. And I think even there, you have, as if you've kind of replied every time. So that is very encouraging, knowing that you guys are always there and always ready to help. Not just during the sessions, but also outside the sessions and in between the sessions. Also, I think from a CRM perspective, Anjali has been very regular and thorough in terms of following up with my practices. There have been times when I've not been able to answer phone calls, but that's because I have been busy. But still, every single day in the last 6 weeks, she's called to check and ask for updates. So I think I think why I'm bringing up all this is because at the start, everybody says that we will do this and that. Not many people actually follow through. But I think Asif, you, Anjali, and the whole Happy Living team actually follow through with what you promised, which is great. And at the same time, you guys are giving proper tangible tools to help manage the anxiety, and this is also great. So there is more action than just talking, and this is something I personally prefer. So yeah, that would be my main message. So obviously, anyone I would recommend you guys to anyone that requires support managing anxiety and pressures of day-to-day life.
Thank you so much.